Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, and welcome to Royal Psychic Live TV. Hope we're streaming live. Welcome, everybody. Okay, this is Royal Psychic Live TV. We're going to be here for the next 2 hours doing free live readings. So my name is Angel Trishelle, so I'll be your host for the next 2 hours. It is Thursday, the 10th of August. 9 p.m. Sydney Eastern Australian Standard Time. So if you're joining in from wherever around the world, that's what time it is here in Sydney. Welcome. Okay, we do have Lenny coming into the studio this evening. So Lenny D will be our first psychic up this evening. So don't forget, guys, like and share the page. Join in, tune in, sit back and relax and enjoy these readings. I'll bring Lenny up to the studio, and then we can have a bit of a chat to Lenny before we start pumping out these readings. Hi, Lenny. You there, Lenny?
Can't hear you, Trace. I can't hear your volume, sorry. Just give us a sec.
Okay. While Lenny's tuning in, don't forget we're doing free readings, guys. So pop those questions up.
Hang on, what's going on?
I can hear you fine, Lenny.
I can't hear you, Tracy, sorry. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me?
Can't hear you. I was hearing you fine before. Oopsie, he's probably going to check back in. Okay, guys, I can see these comments coming through, so that's lovely. Hi, Kirsty. Hi, welcome, Kelly. That's lovely to see. We've got some few coming through from Yard Stream. So all you guys, while we're streaming live this evening, make sure you look out for each other. If there's any trolls or any unexpected guests or anyone commenting on the live stream, please don't reply unless you know them. I don't mind if you guys start interacting, but just be mindful and just watch each other's back on the live. Okay, Lenny's back. I'll just add him to the stream.
Hello,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you there now. I had to go out and re-enter. I had to go out and re-enter the studio, sorry.
That's all good. We've got you now. Okay, so everybody, this is Lenny. So Lenny, just introduce yourself and tell the guests a little bit about yourself, and then we'll move into these readings.
And that's partly why I went out as well, so I could share the live stream to my viewers on my page as well. So, for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Lenny Dawe, Psychic Medium. Psychic means I can see what's happening around your past, present, and potential future. And the mediumship is my ability to connect with loved ones in spirit. And I've actually been getting a few messages just before we came on live stream as well, so we'll get into that in a minute. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a car mechanic, not any specialist from any field whatsoever. Always seek the advice of a trained professional over the advice that we give on these live streams. Live streams are just entertainment purposes only, and what you do with that advice is up to you.
Okay, Lenny.
Let's
get into these readings. Okay, I'll go through the comments. Welcome, everybody. Okay, let's see who we've got joining us this evening. Hello, Robert. Welcome, Robert. Nice to see you. I might just change this branding.
And there's no guessing that both of us know Robert as well. He's a wonderful reader, based up in the Blue Mountains there as well, and he's a good mate of all of us.
Okay, next we've got a lot of people jumping on saying hello.
Marissa Tebry, she's one of my regulars as well.
Okay, and we've got Gina. Gina's the first one that's asked for a reading this evening. So pop all your questions up, guys, and like and share.
Okay, and straight away, Gina, I'm getting the song that I was hearing just before I came on the live stream as well. I'm going to be a little bit careful about what I say here because it feels like it's a sensitive thing. The song I was getting was Kenny Rogers, Coward of the County. And to me, this is a connection to somebody in spirit that may have, how shall we say it, passed in a pub or a bar room scenario. And I'm feeling like that this is somebody that may have passed in protecting somebody else, if that makes sense to you. Gina, please let us know. If this isn't for Gina, then I'm just going to throw it out there to the audience as well. It's like this is an ongoing process as well. When I say ongoing, there's a system that we have to follow in order to see things through. But it's like this person has come through to let you know that they're okay, and that if things happened in the same way, then he would do things the same way, if that makes sense. I'll leave that with you there, Gina. And just a quick card for Gina. Oh, we got a jumping card from Harry T. Oracle, Energies of the Soul. I didn't even have to start shuffling the cards. This one just jumps straight out for you, Gina, and it says higher power. It's about source being infinite and the universe. So you have it in you to see things through. Alrighty?
Okay, we'll move on, Lenny. We'll just keep them a bit shorter, Lenny.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We've got our next one.
What's the name? Sandrew Chestnut.
Andrew.
Name? I just wondered if I would move interstate. Okay. I'm not getting a direct yes or no on that one there, Sandrew. I'm sorry if I'm getting your name mixed up there. What I'm actually getting is that it's this would be something that's like a choice for you. If you want to, in it, that sense, it's like if you want to go, then go. If you don't want to go, don't go. If you know what I'm saying there. Because we've got a card that says harmony for you. And the harmony card is all about peace, unity, and serenity. And we've also got the yin and yang on this card as well. So it's like we've got a either family scenario or a scenario where somebody wants to move and then somebody else doesn't want to move. So it's about finding a middle ground. Okay? And I'm just going to quickly go to the Angel Tarot for this as well, just to get a bit of like a bit of timeline guidance and a bit of sense of direction as well. Okay, so you're feeling like things are up in the air at the moment. Okay, so, and you're not the only one. We've got a Mercury retrograde coming up, as well as being in the middle of a Venus retrograde as well. So there's a lot of things that are just up in the air at the moment, and it's like we've got to find our ground. We've got to find our feet as well. Okay. Yeah. Eight of Water. There you go, mate. The Eight of Water says that there is a desire to move on, search for something more meaningful and spiritual and emotional growth. So on the whole, I would suggest that you keep going forward with this move. All right? So we'll leave it there.
Okay. Our next one is Love Some Guidance Around Career.
Yolanda is another one. That sometimes comes on my page as well. Hi, Lenny. I'd love some guidance around career,
You'll
please.
find a lot of the viewers jump on our page, everybody's page.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of regulars. We'll just do the readings.
Yeah, I just like to say thank you for coming on and that sort of thing. Because when I'm not a reader, I jump on those live streams as well. Okay, so Yolanda, something around career guidance, please. Okay. I'm also getting a sense of wanting to move on, but it's like we're not quite sure of where we want to move on to. I'm I'm getting a sense of being just plain tired of dealing with people around an office. Okay, so you've got to take a bit of time out and figure out what it is that you want to do for yourself here. Okay, so there's no right or wrong, but at the same time, it's like we're tired. We're just tired. There we go. You've got a major card here, Yolanda, and the card is balance. This is the Archangel Tarot deck by Dawe in Virtue. So in the Rider-Waite, this would be... It's not the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man's 13. I'm thinking it's the Devil card, but correct me if I'm wrong on that. The card says there is need for more balance and moderation in your life. There's also cooperation and compromise. I'm feeling it's more the compromise that we need to look at here. And you need to wait for perfect timing. So we need to work on getting some anxiety under control, okay? You'll probably have a bit more of an idea about what it is that you want to do around late September, early October, with a sort of confirmation like towards the end of the year. Okay, so hopefully that goes all well for you, Yolanda, and please let us know how it goes. I know what Rob's going to be asking. Any messages from Mum or Dad? You know I always connect very well with your mum there, Rob. And you know she always says that, stop it, Robbie, stop it, Robbie, stop it, Robbie. You're being very naughty, Robbie. Stop it, Robbie. And she's saying that again. It's like we're trying to push forward with something, okay? And it's not happening in the way that we want it. It feels like relationship or friendship at the moment. It's like we've got to slow down. We've got to slow down and see how avoid this temptation to fast forward to the end to see how it all works out. If that makes sense to you, Rob. I know he's going to give us a bit of a ring sometime in the future, so we'll catch up a bit later on there, Rob.
100% he will.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, welcome, Marissa.
Marissa Tedbury, I think we've done a reading for you earlier in the show there, Marissa.
No, we just said hi to Marissa.
Okay. Marissa, let's have a reading, please. Okay, so we're going straight to Harry T's Oracle. And if anyone's interested, that's what they look like on the cover. Lovely, lovely cards. Okay, so Marissa. And I've been doing a bit of that as well, Angel.
Yeah, there's a nasty cough going around.
Yeah. Clairsentience. You're opening up on your spiritual level. You're opening up on discovering what exactly what gifts and sensory capabilities that you have there, Marissa. But it's like we're still finding things a little bit either scary or frightening about this sort of thing. I want to reassure you that it's okay. And this also might involve a little bit of inner child healing for you as well. So if you were sensitive at a younger age and you had all these abilities when you were younger, as you got older, it's like you've squashed these abilities down. You've what's the word, Angel, when they disregard their psychic abilities when they're younger. Okay, so the wording on the card here is around feelings, instinct, and sensitivity. Give yourself time out as well. You're adjusting to a new way of life. Okay? It's like, yeah, we're, in a way, I want to say coming to terms with this sort of thing as well. So we're opening up on a whole new spiritual experience there, my friend. And I would love to know how it goes for you as well. Okay? Thank you, Marissa.
Okay, cool. Next, we've got Kirsty Ann.
Kirsty,
Welcome.
Kirsty Ann Cable. I'd love a reading tonight, please. Relationship. Okay. Okay, they're showing me a couple of cards here. I'm feeling like there's a bit of a transition happening, but at the same time, they're also showing me the Lovers card in the Rider-Waite tarot, and it's like this Rider-Waite, this Lovers card is a little bit off in the future for you at the moment. So it's like we're still finding our way, either in a new relationship, we're finding our way, or we've just started a new relationship, something along those lines there. But we've also had to do a lot of healing work on ourselves because we've learned some lessons from a previous relationship. And it's like we've had a bit of time out, or we're in a bit of time out at the moment, and we're starting to look ahead. We're starting to look into the future about what sort of relationship we actually want. Alrighty. I'll just give a quick oracle from the Harry T deck. Ooh. And then there may the card that I just how's this, Angel? The card that I
Yeah,
just visualized has just
just
flown
pulled
out
out.
of the deck. It just flew out of the deck. So there's a couple of options coming up for you here. What was the name? Sorry, I've
That
forgotten
you're
the
reading Kirsty
yeah
Ann.
yeah Kirsty Ann. So you got a couple of options and choices here. This is where we need to do a little bit of soul searching as well. Okay, so we really want to go deep and find out what it is that we're actually drawn to. Okay, I'm feeling like there's a couple of options here. There's one that's a little bit more outgoing, like a bit happy-go-lucky sort of a fella. But then there's another fella that's a little bit more deeper, a little bit more reserved, and takes things a little bit more seriously. Okay, I can also talk about options as well. So, okay, and they're getting me to tap my finger on the second door that's opening. So there's one that may be around you right now, but there's one that's coming up in the future, and it's the second one that we're going to be looking at. Okay, because we still got a few lessons to learn, and I'll leave it with you there, Crystal. Was it Crystal? Sorry, forgotten.
Else Kirsty Ann.
Oh, Kirsty. So
And your next one is thanks for sharing.
Kelly
Kelly,
McCluskey.
welcome, Kelly.
Hey, beautiful. Good evening. Hope to receive a reading, liked and shared. That's what we like to see, isn't it, Angel? Liked and shared.
100%.
Or in my case, loved and shared. So love the live stream, loves the and in all honesty, guys and girls, the sharing and the loving, that really does help the algorithms as well. So the more love we share, the more shared love we get in return too. Okay, so for Kelly, stop self-sabotaging. I said it says sabotage on here, but I wanted to say self-sabotaging. Now, this could be in career, this could be in work, this could be in family life or romantic relationships. I'm actually feeling like it's in a little bit of everything, but I'm feeling like we're coming more towards relationships here. And it talks about betrayal, crisis, and disruption. I don't feel like this is around you. I'm feeling that this is more like the people around you, and you keep allowing yourself to be sucked in. So it's time for Kelly to start pulling back and start reclaiming power for Kelly, even if it means deliberately making excuses to go down to the salon or to the beach or wherever you feel like you need to go just to get away from everyone. Okay? It does feel like a bit of a romance or a family situation, and it's not going to last long. But you need to stand your ground. Okay? And I'll leave that with you.
Okay, next we've got Joanne. Welcome, Joanne.
Hello, Joanne. Would love to know if any changes coming up around the workplace, please.
Lovely photo.
I don't feel like there is. I'm feeling like there's it's like they've got their own lessons to learn. It feels like there's a lot of office politics going on, and it feels like, again, you're the piggy in the middle. So the only changes that are coming up around this workplace are the changes you bring on for yourself. So if you want to stay, then stay. But if you want to go, then go. You know what you need to do to protect your own energy here. Okay? I'm not saying that you should go or stay. It's more up to you. But what I'm feeling is that you're actually learning to stand in your own power a little bit more here as well. And it's more about leaving the work at work and the home life at home sort of thing. We're learning to stand in our own power more. Therefore, we're learning to not allow others' energies to affect us so much. Okay, so, all right. I'm actually feeling like I'm stopping there. So I've given the message, but it's like the rest is up to you. What do you want to do from here on forward? You've got a decision to make, and it feels like the Two of Pentacles around here as well. So there's a decision to make around your finances, your career, whatever it is that you want to do. It's the universe's way of saying, hey, you need to make a decision here. Okay? So I'll leave that with you, and please let us know how it goes.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this one's name. It's one of our YouTube followers. Thanks for liking and subscribing.
Can you all see what happened between me and Ishan going ahead? I can tell you what's not happening, and that's communication at the moment, because it's like both of you are holding back. You're waiting for him to say something, and he's waiting for you to say something. It's like, and you can hear it when I'm actually doing this as well. When I'm stopping speaking, it's like there's this real struggle to get a message out, if that makes sense. So somebody has to be the bigger person. And in your case, Aishika, I hope I said the name correctly there. In your case, I'm feeling like it's going to have to be you. Because it's like you've both had previous issues with previous relationships. Okay? So just a quick card from Harry T. Oracle, Energies of the Soul. It's like there's just nothing happening for you at the moment. And when there's nothing happening, it's like there's what they're literally showing me is like two gears inside a gearbox. Nothing's happening. There's no gears turning, and there's no meshing of gears. So you're going to have to do something about it. And I'm feeling like it's going to have to be you there, Aishika, because there's actually a bit of a celebration coming up around you as well. You need to get out and celebrate a little bit more. And I'm actually feeling like that this would be both of you together as a couple. You need to make yourselves a priority in this relationship. Okay? So the celebration card says victory, milestone, and good news. But there's only one little problem with that. The good news can only come about when you start putting effort into the relationship. Okay, so hopefully you can understand that one, Isha, and please let us know how it goes.
Lovely. Okay, our next viewer is Anne. Anne would love a reading. Welcome, Anne.
And Bruce, g'day to you. Okay. Oh man, I'm actually getting quite a lot of either headaches, like across the top here, with you, and something going on down the back of the neck as well. There could be medical thing. If it is, please go and get it checked out by your doctor and just make sure everything's all right. But I'm feeling like that this would be more of a spiritual thing as well for you, because I'm feeling like you're opening up. There we go. They've just shown me the lotus flower with you, the lotus flower opening up and blossoming like that. So it's about you're learning how to deal with this energy. Okay, so it's a matter of balancing things in life and getting outside and getting grounded as much as you can. For me, when I do that, it's like barefoot in the grass, 10, 15 minutes, even on a cold winter's day. Get out there, feet in the grass, and we're just learning to center ourselves that way as well. It's easy to say, hard to do sometimes. I get it, but this is the best way to get rid of that anxiety as well. Okay, so just a quick card for what was the name there again, Tracy?
Anne.
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 Oh, Anne Bruce. Okay. Sorry, guys, but us readers, we get amnesia sometimes when we're in our zone of doing readings. Oh, okay. And I'm actually being drawn to the back of the cards as well. So on the back of these cards, we've got this lovely white dove that sometimes appears when spirit wants to get a message through. Now, this can be spirit guides, it can be loved ones in spirit, it can be whatever you interpret that sign to be. But just know that they're around you, okay? Because we're learning a little bit more. We're learning about our gifts. This is what I'm getting for you with the education card. It says teaching, skills, and learning. They all sort of go hand in hand too, don't they? Because you can't teach if you're not learning. And you're not learning if you can't. Okay, why am I getting this mixed up? You can't learn if you're not teaching, and you can't teach if you're not learning. How does that sound? Okay.
You got it in the end, Lenny.
What are you laughing at there, Angel?
I just said you got it in the end there, mate. You got it in there in the end.
Anyhow, let us know how it goes, and please give us a bit of feedback on the page. We love the feedback too, guys and girls.
Yes, certainly do.
Doesn't matter whose live stream you're on. We always love the feedback.
Okay, next we have Jam.
Hi, it's Jam Jaho. I hope I've said the name correctly. Will I get a permanent job at where I am now working, and will I ever meet my soulmate this year? You've come a long way there, my friend. I'm not going to go into too much detail with this, but if I say, I'm just going to say this to Angel, but it was like at the Royale show where I met a certain girl. That's the feeling that I'm getting there with this one. So when we've come from a traumatic background,
we'll just stay with her question, and if she's going to meet someone. But I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, we've got to start looking. We've got to start putting ourselves out there. And quite often when we've had a traumatic background, we tend to want to give more of the things that we felt like we never got. Okay? So I'm actually feeling like you would also be quite the healer as well. So you might want to start, say, volunteering, and whether this be through I don't know of any here in Australia at the moment, but if you do like a volunteer thing with others that have come to Australia, that's what I'm getting at there. And I'm trying to say that in a way that everyone can understand there as well. Alrighty. So the more you get out, the more you start doing some things differently, the more people you meet, the more you do this. The card says healing. So it's about repairing, becoming whole, and embracing the healer that you are. When you want to find a soulmate, hang on, I'll slightly rephrase that. When you do find a soulmate, you'll find that they will have been through some similar experiences as well. Okay. Thank you, Jem Chair. Thank you. Welcome very much. Thank you. I'm not going to give you a time frame on this because when this healing thing comes up, it's like we just have to take the right pace, the right time for us. And it doesn't matter how long or how short. You have to do the healing at the right time, at the right pace for you. Okay? So I'll leave that with you there, Jemia. And thank you very much for joining us. Man, I'm going through.
Okay. Your next one is welcome. I've got the cats everywhere. Sorry.
Daya or Dayala?
Well, I'm
Would
trying
like my
to
reading.
do.
Yeah. Okay.
Daylight.
I'm not quite sure who sings the song, but this song, but it's like who sings that song? I want to break free. I want
I
to
just
break
got
free.
to break free. I can't remember who sings it.
It's like we're breaking ourselves free. We're getting the shackles. We're shaking the shackles off our legs, and we're just doing our own thing, our own time, our own way. And again, there's a lot of people out there, myself included, that are going through these mass transformational internal energy shifts. And I'm feeling that this is what's happening with you there, Dahlia. Hope I've said the name correctly there, sorry. So it's about embracing the changes that we're experiencing within ourselves as well. And you'll find around this time, this sort of time in your life, you'll know who your true friends and family are. Because the ones who are true to you will stick by your side no matter what. Focus. Time to focus. Time to focus inward as well. And it's about hitting the bullseye as well. So see the arrow there? Hitting the bullseye. So once you've found that bullseye, you'll know where you're meant to be in that way. Because it also says goals, and it's about prioritizing and finding the motivation. And I can understand about finding the motivation sometimes. It's a real challenge, especially when we have to motivate ourselves instead of looking outside of ourselves for that motivation. Do you understand? Okay. And they're also drawing me to the card number on this as well. So 20. I'm feeling like the 20 is coming up for you. I'm feeling like this could be something age related, like if you were back in your 20s or going back to your 20s or something like that. Not quite sure. yeah, it's just about finding what is right for you and setting your goals. Okay, so I'll leave that one with you, and please let us know how it goes.
Okie doke. Okay,
Okay,
let's start. We'll go here, please.
Nora
Nora, welcome, Nora.
Johnson. Oh, okay. What do you see in the cards, please? I do prefer a little bit more direct questions there as well. So that way, when I see these sort of questions, um, I'm not floundering as much. But happy just to pull a card, and we'll see how we go. Because us professional psychics and readers, we like to be as direct as we can be. Ain't that right, Trace?
100%.
Mm. So, higher power. We're getting a lot of this higher power stuff, or people stepping into their higher power, or going through the transitions in life at the moment. Okay, so the card says number 47, Source, Infinite, and Universe. We're learning how to step into our higher power, and this is very relevant for me as well, because I'm learning to step into my own mastery. And our friend Shaz can attest to that as well. But it's about. I'm also going to my voice with you as well, or my throat. So you might find that you're having trouble speaking up or speaking your truth around some people at the moment. It's more about what you find to be your truth and sticking to your truth. And stop being so afraid of hurting other people's feelings as well. Because the more we're afraid of hurting somebody else, the more we hold back within ourselves. And in a sense, it's like when we're afraid of hurting somebody else, in a way, it's like we're protecting ourselves as well, because we don't want to get hurt. So to me, that's inner child healing. And this could be to do with parents or authority figures. So we've got a bit of releasing to do in that sense as well. Okay, so I hope that's gone well for you, and please let us know how it goes.
Awesome. Next,
Oh,
we've got. Okay, let's go with Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth.
hello, Elizabeth. Please.
Hi, and she's liking my cat. There's no question there. I'll get you
Yeah,
someone with a question. Okay. Oh my God, the stream just went flying up. Here we go. We've got someone from YouTube. Welcome. Thanks for subscribing.
Gia Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping to get a message from the other side. Thank you and so much.
That'll get you working.
The mediumship does take me a little bit longer to tune in sometimes on these live stream, guys and girls, but we'll see how we go. And okay. I'm feeling like I'm connecting with somebody, and sometimes with spirit with me, sometimes there'll be more than one spirit come in. So I might get mixed messages from more than one spirit. So we'll just see how we're going. But and I also know that I'm diabetic as well, so I've got a bit of a sweet tooth, and I'm also having trouble with my throat, or somebody's like a cold or flu sort of thing. And I'm feeling like that this is somebody's passing as well. So would somebody have been? I'm feeling female. I'm feeling female, but I'm going on my right side. So to me, that would be the female, like the dominant female in the family, or the female would have been the dominant person in the family. I'm feeling like I've got either complications with diabetics or something like that to do with their passing. And I'm feeling like I'm going to an older female as well. So mother or, no. Okay. It could be a mother or auntie. And the They're saying something about either a house shift or a house move. Now, there's a difference. If you're moving house, you're just moving house. But I'm also feeling like there's a decision around between, like, are we moving a house, or or are we looking at perhaps moving our house? Now, when I say moving our house, that means picking the house up on the back of a crane or a truck or something like that, and actually taking our house to a different location. They're saying that you've got, again, this is more of a your choice, but it's like we've got to weigh up some decisions around practicality here. So there's no right or wrong. It's more important that you make a choice and stick to it. Okay, so we would love to know if that makes sense for you. And just going to quickly pull a card. Karma. We've got the Karma card here. So the Karma card talks about cause, effect, and destiny. It's the destiny thing that I want to focus on here. It's like we need to start creating our own destiny. In a way, we talk about the universe having all this stuff planned for us. But in some cases, really, the universe wants us to plan our own stuff. Okay, so this is what is actually happening. Once you make a decision and start planning what it is that you want, the universe will deliver the rest. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense for you, and please let us know how it goes. All right, can you just give us a sec, Angel? I just want to duck off and grab a bit of milk.
Yep, go for that. You go grab your milk, Lenny. He needs to go grab something to drink. Okay, so as you all know, we've only just gotten back onto our lives, so we will be coming back every Tuesday and Thursday. We're not sure what evening yet, but we're going to be bringing the psychics in so they can chat a little bit more about themselves and what they do and whereabouts you can find them. Yeah, well, actually, I think I've got Sharon in the studio. I might see if she wants me to log her in. Sharon, I might log you in, sweetheart, because you're sitting there. Hey, Shaz.
How you going?
Back.
Hey, I just seen you sitting there. I thought, might as well add you to the stream.
It's just easier to
Thank
watch
you.
in here than trying to watch two different screens.
So everybody, this is Sharon Cini, and that's going to be our next cycle. Well, she's probably going to jump in and join in shortly, another 15 minutes or so. But I'm going to leave her up on the screen while Lenny continues the rest of his show.
And he's doing so good too.
Loving it.
It's so great. to
Okay,
watch him.
let's see what we've got next for you, Lenny. Okay, here we go. We're going to bring Lisa up. Hi, Lisa. You there, Lenny? Lenny, can you hear me?
He did mention that it sounds funny to him.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you there now.
Oh, you got us? Yay!
Yeah, I got you back, but again, this because you guys can hear me, but I can't hear you. So sorry about that. Is this one for me or for
It certainly is,
Shaz?
Lenny.
Oh, right, yeah. Hi, angels. Hi, Angel and Lenny. I'd like to know if my relationship will be repaired and anything else I may need to know. Thank you. Straight up, I'm hearing you deserve better. No woman, or man for that matter, no woman deserves to be treated like a physical or a verbal punching bag. You've got to stop being so convenient for people. That's pretty much the long and the short of it. There, was it Lisa? What was the name?
Yeah, Lisa.
Lisa. You've got to stop being so available for people, their love. And I just feel like there's a total narcissist with this person. Sorry, I don't mean to say it like that, but you did ask the question, so I just give it straight. I'm feeling like that this person is a total narcissist, and when you're dealing with that sort of thing, this narcissist person is in your life to show you what you need to heal. Okay, so just a quick card for Lisa. And sometimes on the healing path, when we're starting out on this healing path, it can be quite uncomfortable. But then again, being uncomfortable in healing means that we are actually moving forward as well. So I want to applaud you for moving forward in that sense and recognizing that there is an issue, that there is something that you need to fix here, because you've got the nature card. And in a sense, I also want to say nurture with this card as well. So we've got to learn to nurture ourselves. So whatever little Lisa did when Lisa was a youngster or a young girl, whatever you did to make yourself happy then, that is what you need to do now. Okay? Because this is also talking about outdoors, environment, and connection with animals. And in your case, I want to say reconnect with animals, because I'm feeling like there would have been some domestic pets around you when you were younger, sort of thing. And I'm talking dogs, cats. All right. Could also be birds or parrots in there as well. But whatever it is, you need to reconnect with that, because that's what's going to help with getting your healing started. Okay. And I'll leave it with you there, Lisa. Please let us know how it goes.
Okay, next we've got Alison. Welcome, Alison. Thanks for joining.
Am I still doing this one, or are we bouncing around between Shaz and me?
You've got another 10 minutes, Lenny, and then Sharon's jumping in.
Oh, yeah. Would love a reading if drawn, please. Straight away, I'm getting my foot thumping. And that means that we need to put our foot down. We need to put ourselves first for a change. And we need to stop worrying about what other people think of us. So when you start putting your foot down, you're finding your power. You're finding your authority in a way. And this, again, empowerment is what they're saying here. So you're learning how to step up for yourself, stand up for yourself. Can be a bit frightening at first, but once we get used to doing it, there's no stopping us. Ain't that right, Trace? Oh, I got a jumping card here. Communication. Communication card says speaking, opinions, and listening, and it's about finding the balance between all three. You wouldn't happen to be getting a little bit of acid reflux in there as well, would you? There, what was the name? Sorry,
Alison.
Again, this can come up around feeling frustrated that you're either not being heard, or you're not speaking your truth enough, or you feel like you're speaking up, but it's like nobody's listening, nobody's hearing me. Okay, it's about figuring out why other people are not listening, whether or not you're investing your energy in the right way or the right place or with the right people or that sort of thing, and or figuring out, should we be investing our energies in certain ways or not? It's like and or, okay? So I'm feeling that there's a lot of frustration around you at the moment. Like there's so much anxiety. I don't know which way is forward. Okay. So it's about pulling back, reevaluating the situations, making a good decision, making a fair and just decision for yourself. This can also relate to communications with ourselves as well. Are we telling ourselves the right thing? Are we speaking bad about ourselves? Are we speaking good about ourselves? Are we speaking in the right tone about ourselves? It's about looking at this communication thing and figuring out what's going on and what we can do to fix the problem. Okay, so I will leave that there with you there, lovely, and please let us know how it goes. Alrighty. Angel's gone off there for a minute. She's offline for some reason.
I'm here.
And okay, you're back on there, Angel.
I don't know what happened. I didn't touch anything.
Your sound's gone to absolute crap again. Sorry, but all I'm hearing is static. So just pop another question up for me and let us know.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Julie.
Julie Evans. What will I'm getting tongue-tied with you, Julie, for a reason there. Okay. What will the next few months look like for me, please? Loved and shared. Okay. Again, I'm getting that song, Wanting to Break Free. I want to break free. I want to break free. And it feels like we're looking at moving on in a work scenario. Okay? So there's this desire for you to move on, but it's not happening for you just now. Remember, we're coming into a Mercury retrograde as well. So Mercury retrogrades talk about communication, delays, diversions. They're also saying for you, trust the dreams that you're getting as well. Okay? So for example, if you're dreaming of about where you're heading in life in general, and you're in a car and you're, let's say you're the driver, because you're wanting to be in charge of your destiny. So I'm seeing you as the driver in that sense. Okay? You come to a set of traffic lights and they're all on red. You know how traffic lights work. They run on timers. Some run on timers, some run on sensors, but I'm feeling like this is during the day. So this is running on timers, okay? So it's about following the timing of certain things. And you're sitting at these traffic lights and the green turn arrow comes on. But you're planning on going straight ahead. That green turn arrow is telling you to take a diversion. There's things happening up ahead that you cannot control, so you need to take a diversion and go around it. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense for you in the career sense there, Julie. And please let us know how it goes. I'm just going to quickly pull a card. No, they want two cards. It's about finding your purpose. Okay? Meaning, dedication, and intention. It's about staying dedicated to what is true to you. So in the work sense, this would be something that you would be dedicated to. It's more like a higher calling for you instead of just being work, because it's like I'm saying there's no paying. It's like you're not just doing this because you want to pay the bills. There's a deeper meaning or a deeper understanding here. And it's learning about strengths and seeing things through there as well. Okay? So I would love to know how it goes for you, Julie, and please leave us some feedback on the page. Thank you.
Okay, this will be your final read for this evening, Lenny, and then we'll bring Sharon up to do her reads. Our
Hello,
last
lovely.
one is going to be bingo.
Karina.
Karina.
Phil, can you tell me something about my new business opening soon? And it's like I'm sitting here going, finally, it's starting to happen. Finally, we're getting somewhere, but it's just not happening quite fast enough for me. It's like we've still got a few more negotiations or a few more hurdles, whether this be contract signing or I'm actually feeling like that this would be like around an actual business premises or something like that. We still haven't quite got like a contract signed or agreements made or something of that nature. Okay. Unfortunately, because we're coming into this Mercury retrograde, it's like even I'm starting to stumble over my words here. Because we're coming into this Mercury retrograde, there is going to be a few more delays, minor delays around contract signing or something of that nature there, because it's like we have to read through these things and really get a deeper understanding of what it is that we're signing up for. It could be that you're that sort of a meticulous to detail. What's that saying, Angel? Meticulous detail. Sorry?
Attention to detail.
Yeah. It's like either you're that kind of a person or there's somebody with you that's that kind of a person. They're saying, hey, no, slow down. We need to make sure this is done properly so that we don't forget anything. Okay? Frustratingly slow, but I'm feeling like we will get there in the end. Oh, and it could be a health or a healing business there too. So you've got a healing modality about you that you would like to explore. The good news is that in this day and age, we need as many healers and readers as we can. And when I say readers and healers, I'm talking about the honest ones, the ones that are open, honest, and transparent. Unfortunately, we're coming into this time where there's going to be a lot more charlatans out there. So, we've got another jumping card. Strength. You have the strength in you to see this through. Now, this is both in the business sense and in the career sense as well. Oops. Because we've also got the lion on here. And the lion talks about that feminine strength, that feminine prowess, if you like, too. And it's about power, courage, and resilience. And they're also showing me lion from the Wizard of Oz. In that sense, you need to give yourself a medal for the courage, because it's taken a long time to get to where you are. Okay? And I'll leave that with you, and please let us know how it goes.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining us this evening, Lenny.
Hello, lovely Shaz.
Hey, Lenny.
All right. So I'll let Lenny go from the studio and then we'll start you out, Shaz.
No worries, love.
Okay. Let's swap you over. Okay, so hi everybody. Now this is Sharon. She's going to be up for the next hour. So Sharon's going to explain a little bit about how she reads. She's also an author, a life coach, pretty much a mixed bag of everything, but I'll let Sharon go into detail. And she's got a deck of cards, a journal, another book coming out. Oh, go for it, Sharon.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for having me tonight. I'm really happy to be here. Actually, I've just been finishing up with a coaching client this evening, so that was lots of fun and very high vibrational. I'm an intuitive life coach. I help empathic women tap into their calling inside. Most empaths have a deep desire to really change the world in some way, make a difference, and want to do something deep within them to show up on the planet. And I help those women tap into that passion and purpose, work out what it looks like, and give them the confidence and ease and connection through their own intuition and higher self to chase that dream, to go out and live the life that they're meant to be living. I love it. I thrive on it. And I want to empower more women around the world to step up and do really big things, because I believe from our compassionate hearts, if we take over the larger jobs in the world, there would be much less suffering, much less hardship. There'd be no hunger. There's enough money for healthcare and all those sorts of things. It's a distribution problem, and it's not managed as well as it would be if beautiful, empathic, and amazing women stepped up and did the big things around the world. Most people have a passion inside of them. It's part of what the higher self and the soul chose to come on earth for. We incarnate for a reason. And when we step into that reason, life is ease. It's ease. It's really easy. It's full of flow. It's highly abundant, and it's just beautiful. And when we're resisting that and out of alignment with our spirit, we have turbulence, we have trouble, we have ill health and all sorts of trouble, all sorts of drama in life. And it's not meant to be that way. If you tap in and listen to your higher self, it will guide you every step of the way to the best, happiest version of you known to man. And it exists in each and every person. And I hope that everyone finds it for themselves. And if you can't, then reach out, because I can help you find it for you. I have my own deck of oracle cards, and that's these. They are called Develop Your Intuition for a reason, because intuition's one word, and from that we tap into it. And I use that. I also got guided to bring my little butterfly fairy cards, I think they are. I don't know, another deck that I'll swap between, simply to give you variety and show you that it's not the tool, because my intuition works no matter how I tap into it. So let's start with Stacey. Oh, thank you. I love them. I do too. And I use them all the time. And actually, Spirit
Couldn't help
me
myself.
I
Couldn't
had a
help
new
myself.
trick this week with my cards, right? So on my computer, I have all the cards saved, and I was working from my room during the week because I've got additional flatmates in the house this week. And I was drawing cards for people, and I didn't have the cards upstairs. Now, each of my cards are numbered, right? So Spirit would tell me the number on the card, and that was the card that I was to draw for someone. And just from that number, once I worked out what the card was, that's where their reading come in. So I don't even need the deck to work out what card number that you need anymore. And it is a skill. They will communicate with you any way that you choose to let it happen. So Stacey, you were asking about a relationship reading. So let's see what they've got to say for you. The first thing that I get when I tune into your vibration is I still feel pain in my heart chakra. So I do believe that you're closed off or not fully open for it, or the hurt that you've had from the past is not fully transmuted for you. The card that you've drawn is the vibration card. So when we're looking for love or wanting a relationship or wanting change in our relationship, the vibrational frequency that we put out there is what we're attracted to. I want to up-level your vibration. I feel that it's still in that pain scenario or what happened before, the previous essence of it, rather in the focus of what you really want and what you are so ready for and willing to accept. Now, this card is also a 48, which is a 3 card. The 3 is all about relationships in itself. So it is definitely coming your way. In the closed off feeling that I have around the heart chakra, I actually feel that you've had a connection to this person before and you dismissed it. I want you to open your heart. I don't feel that you really saw all of them. So take another look, let them in and really embrace what's to come, because they get you on a deeper level than you're willing to give yourself credit for.
Okay, we've got a Facebook user. They haven't put their name up.
Awesome. Okay.
Sorry, you go.
Show me more of that. Okay, energetically, as I tune into this, it's not the easiest thing to do. One, I either need a photo or a name. I have blank. So even in the way you're showing up, you're still hiding in the shadows. And you've talked about having cancer last year. This is not conducive to full health. How are you showing up in the world? How do you represent yourself? Stop hiding behind a bushel and let yourself shine. When health hits our body, no matter what format it turns up in, that is our soul and higher self trying to redirect us into the true essence and the true purpose of the mission of the soul. It wants you to wake up and follow the pathway of what you said you would, what you agreed to do in your Akashic record and your contract when you came to Earth, and to start living in that life. You're still hidden in the shadows. You need to step forward. You need to shine bright. Step into your power. Step into your purpose. Own who you are and let the world know that you exist. And from that, when you're ready to do that, things will start to get better. Everything will start to flow. But you can't keep hiding away, hiding behind everyone else, the illness, the disease, whatever it may be. Hey, Caroline. That makes a bit of sense for me in that essence. So, honey, there's more of you that you are not sharing with the world. Let it all out. Step into that full purpose, that full passion, and show up in every essence of how you know how. The reason you conquered the cancer, and it was a hard journey and a very long thing for you, but you've done it so well, is because you have so much more to do, and I don't feel you're fully tapped into that soul mission. There's more of you. There's more of you to be seen, more of you to be shown. And as you step back into that limelight and be all you can be, it's amazing and abundant and flowing, and there's way too much more life for you to live. And the inspiration that you're providing from that, and even further now, is going to be magical. Own it, because you deserve it. And the hard work that you put in to recover and to come back from that can only get stronger from here, okay? Release any fear, any doubt that it's coming back, because they're telling me it's not. It will only come back if you allow it, and you're stronger than that, more determined, and have so much to give the world. I just feel that you need to expand on what you're offering, because it's nowhere near enough. There's so much public recognition and fame for you yet. Okay, where are we going next?
We've got
Caroline.
I had to go all the way down the bottom to find that, just to find the names of what all they're going to comment.
Beautiful.
I done it.
I'm so glad you love my journal. I love it. So thank you for that. I truly appreciate it. I'm going to come and grab some of these comments, because feedback, I'm building a new website, and it really helps to let people know what I'm doing. I do have a new journal out, and in the Develop Your Intuition one, that's about using cards as the tool, and crystals and intention and meditation. In the new one, it's about tapping into the 6 clairs. So the 6 clairs are connected to our 5 senses, as well as the knowing aspect, or what most people call the 6th sense, or ESP. And ESP is just tapping into the universal knowing. So it's another one that will help harness the finer facilities of your clairs, or the senses. So sight, sound, feeling, tasting, smelling, and knowing, or otherwise referred to as ESP, or the 6th sense. Okay, Sarah. So discovering your purpose is really quite simple. It's through questions.
I knew you'd love this question. That's why I had to put it up.
I love this question. The first thing, there's 2 ways you want to look at it, right? Most of the answer is in what you wanted to be when you grew up, when you were a child. So what you loved or wanted to be when you were a child holds a great aspect of what you want to be. Now, it's not always the exact description of what you say you wanted, but there will be an element of it in how you show up. And then you just tap into, what do you love? What lights you up? What ignites the passion? What are you passionate about? What do you want to change? What do you want to be? If you had a magic wand and you could make the world a better place in any way, shape, or form, how would you do it? And that's your purpose. Okay. If you could fix one thing, change it, alter it, uplift it, do it, be it, tap into that. And subtle questioning of the soul. The soul knows what it wants. Through guided meditation, you can go and communicate with your higher self and ask her to show you, what are you here for? Why are you here? For some people, it's a big mission. For others, I have a girlfriend and her whole sole purpose was she wanted to be a mother, and she's a fantastic mother. And then from that, she wants to mother and nurture other people. And it shows up in a beautiful essence of self. So ask yourself simply, what do you love to do? What can you do? What can you talk about? What can you live and thrive from 24/7? Because when you live in your passion and purpose, it's not work. It's not hard. It's easy. It's flowy. I can talk intuition and healing and empathy, coaching, anything spiritual 24/7. And I have lots of knowledge. I'm forever learning about it. What do you like to learn? What do you like to read about? What do you like to tap into? When you have conversations, where does your conversation go? These are the simple answers. There are, if you're really stuck and you have no idea, go look at the opposite side of the spectrum. What pisses you off? What do you hate? What is the injustice that you see around you that you want to change? Because the opposite of that is the answer. So tap into the self, get out a journal, start asking yourself, what is my purpose? What is my passion? What lights me up? What can I do? If I had to do the same thing every single day for the rest of my life, what do I want it to be? And from that, build it. Okay, next. Okay.
I'm here, Sharon. I've just got the camera off because the kids are running through the kitchen.
I'm not worried about that. I just recently met some lovely people from South Africa, Bernice. Thank you for joining us. I did an energy reading over in South Africa. And
lovely.
It was amazing. Totally amazing. So it is a beautiful bunch of people. As I tune into your energy, I'm getting all these little sparkles around my third eye. And there's lots of glitter and gold. When I get glitter, that's Archangel Jeremiah. He's the Archangel of visions, and it's like fairy dust and sprinkle dust being sparkled around. So he's asking you to pay attention. When something glitters or glows or reflects to you, pay attention to what that is. He talks to us all through our eyesight, through the visualization, whether it's dreams, meditation, movie reel visualization, symbology, signs. As we are living our human lives, and this is going to offend some people, but sorry, I don't care. We walk around blind, deaf, dumb, and stupid, okay? We live in unconscious mode. Our subconscious and unconscious rules us. We wake up, we go to work, we do everything, and we barely pay attention. When your consciousness is activated, so the unconscious mind processes 2 terabytes worth of data per second, and the consciousness activates about 128 meg, which is nothing, right? When your consciousness is captivated by something, when you see a sign or you actually notice something and it's right in front of your face and it repeats, that is them talking to you. He wants you to look at what is being captured by your eyesight. If you stop to look at it again, if it takes a second glance, if it captures your attention, pay attention. That's the message from the universe for you. I also see the visualization aspect of the sparkly stuff being brought into the physical. So I'm not sure if you draw or an artist or paint or anything like that, but I'm seeing what you're visualizing in a 2-dimensional format. Okay, so a drawing, a painting, a picture, a photograph, whatever it may be. So what eye are you looking through the lens of? And then they want you to look deeper. Next question, my love.
Okay, our next one is, well this time Sarah's actually asked a question.
That's okay.
And she's from South Africa as well. So hello and welcome.
Beautiful. Okay, Sarah, as I tap into your energy, I'm getting all blocked up in my ears, and it's like it doesn't matter what anybody says. It's like you don't want to listen. You don't want to hear it. I want to go. Actually, I've just asked to separate those two questions, and they're both the same in essence, okay? You know what you need to do, want to do, but you're not willing to listen to it. So I want you to stop all the noise outside of yourself, tune into yourself, and ask yourself, where do you stand in these two areas of your life? I do this through journaling, and I find so much clarity by getting things out on paper. If you don't know, write the questions down, stop thinking, and free write, and information will come from your higher self. It's called automatic writing or channeled writing. And you have asked people advice about this over and over again. And because you are so conflicted in your energy, and it's like you're not looking through the lens at all, and my eyesight's got like floaties all in it, that's not seeing anything, you don't want to make a choice for self, and you're wanting someone else to give that to you, but you're not listening to either advice. So I feel that some people are telling you that it's going to be great, and some people are telling you that it's going to end or be bad or change or whatever. And you don't want any advice for it because you're not listening or paying attention to either aspect of it. When we get like this, that's because our higher self wants us to listen to that only. So tune in to yourself, ask yourself those questions, and go with the first instinct and stop changing your mind. You know what you want to do. You know what you need to do. And you know how to make it what you need it to be. Do that.
Okay. Next we have Glenda. Welcome, Glenda.
I love butterflies too, Glenda, and they are my sign for Archangel Chamuel, who's all about change and transformation, okay? The card that come up for you is surrender. This is the most powerful thing that I've ever learned, okay? A few years ago, I lost everything. I had to start from scratch, and one of the things that I did is finally said, Spirit wouldn't give up on me, and they kept annoying the shit out of me. And I would tell them to go away, and then they'd bug me some more. And I finally surrendered everything and turned around and said, I've screwed my life up so much. I have no idea what to do. I'm done. If you want me to do stuff, you tell me what to do. So I surrendered everything to my higher self and my spirit guides. And in letting go of trying to control, in overthinking, I stepped into flow, and I stepped into abundance, and I stepped into so much serenity. Let go of whatever no longer serves you. Release it. Bubble it off in the next full moon. Go and surrender to the moon. Set everything off. Anything you don't want. Pink bubble of love, float it up to the moon. Release it. Let it go. Surrender anything that is not for your highest and greatest good. And then tune into the heart space and ask, what do I do next? Where am I going? What is the change I'm creating? Is it for me, for others, or is it for the environment? And as you tune into that, that is going to start you on a whole new journey. Okay. This card is also a 46, right? Which is a 10 or a 1. This is whole new starts. Okay. The change is that there's a whole new beginning coming for you, but you have to let go of what was in order to embrace it. And sometimes when we hold on to things too tight and we're not willing to let go, they'll take it away from us. Release it at your own will. What you want coming next is so much more than you've had before in many, many different ways. And it is so much better than what you are even picturing now. So the vision that you have for it is a minute portion of it. And it's just going to get bigger and bigger the more you surrender and just follow the flow. When the intuition tells you to act, go out and do it full steam ahead.
Okay, next we have Petra. Welcome. Oh, sure. I said, oh, and
Hello.
Sharon.
Okay, so 444 is the angels communicating with you and showing you support. But the 4 for me fundamentally is about foundation. Okay, there's 4 corners, 4 squares. It's about a solid foundation and moving forward. When the angels support you in this way, they are helping you tap into the next phase of life and building that solid foundation so that we can build up, build around, expand. As I tap into that expansion, I'm seeing multi-facets of it. So if you imagine a square and it has 4 pillars, there are at least 4 different areas of expansion for you. And then they're broadening it. So there's another one over here and another one over there. The foundation that you built can build out and up. So as you expand and embrace more, it's only going to get higher and higher and higher. This is a beautiful sign of alignment and knowing that where you're at is exactly where you need to be. You just need to grow and do and be. So embrace whatever's going on and trust that it's exactly what you've asked for, and it's only going to get better from here.
Okay, next we have, what was it, Louise. Welcome, Louise. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, Louise, as I tap into your energy, I had to focus on my breath and release. I've got a lot of pain in my heart chakra and I deeply want to cry. I'm not sure if this is grief or if it's but my heart chakra is burning and burning. And even more as I connect to it, I'm taking a deep breath in and it's like I'm just afraid to let it out, because if I actually let it out, I'm going to fall apart. You have so much strength that I don't think you realize how much of it exists inside of you. You are surrounded by angels and loved ones, and I feel all this comfort. I have tingles head to toe in knowing that they're there supporting you. It's safe to let go. You need to release whatever you're holding on to set yourself free. And in this, you have a beautiful picture there and it looks like your daughter's. And I want to feel this heart space with self-love, because I'm not feeling it being anywhere near. I would like it, and you need to feel it so that they can feel theirs too. The hurt that's inside of you doesn't hold as much vibration, frequency, or power as it used to. It's just you holding on to it that causes the problem. So just let it go, and you're going to get through it and be so much better, and you won't even realize how much of a burden it has been for you. As I focus on letting it go, I'm getting all this stress and pain around my neck and shoulders now, where you've been carrying the weight of the world for everybody else around you. Put it down. It's not yours to carry. You are not there to transmute everything for everyone else. It's time to start transmuting stuff for you. And as you release that emotional burden and the overwhelm and get back into self, I just feel this vitality and freshness that's going to take you anywhere that you want to go. The healing through the heart, as I further communicate with you, it's just releasing. So bathe in moon water, go out to the sea, cry, yell, scream, let it out. Because once you do, you're going to feel like $1,000,000 and you really deserve it, sweetheart. You have so much compassion, but it's just overloaded by pain. And I don't even think most of it's your own. But let it go, because it's not serving you anymore and you're ready for what's truly to come.
Okay, our next one's from India. Love reading.
Okay.
Even gave you the date of birth.
It's really funny, VP. As I connected to your energy, I got advised to pick up my other cards, and your date of birth is just telling me that you turn 23 in a few days, and it's like you want love, but it's not the focus, or the energy around you is not attracting the right type of energy towards you for that love. The card that you got is about financial flow. Now, can you see the beautiful rainbow and thing around it? I'm not sure where you are on your abundance journey, but energetically, when that card came and I tapped into the relationship, the partners around you are either looking at you for either the flow of money you have or the lack thereof. And you're a resource to them. Now, your finances, they're showing me, are about to elevate to a pretty large level. So whatever you're working on is about to pay off. And the low vibrationally people attached to you will only love you when you've reached that status. And they're not what you want. So whoever's around at the moment, I need you to move away from them and release that and allow this financial flow to come, because when you feel totally secure of where you are, that's where you're going to attract someone that loves you for you, not for what you can provide them. Because at the moment, the energy that's being attracted to you are what you can provide for them. That's more financial than romantic love, compassion, or nurture. And they're saying 3 to 6 weeks or months before you're vibrationally aligned to what you deserve. And I feel that the partner that you're going to embrace is someone that's not in your location. And I'm not sure if they're not from your country or not from the particular region of where you are. But they're not far away. But in saying that, there is someone that I feel that you're interested in, but they're not interested in you for the right reasons, and you deserve way better than that.
Okay, next we've got Michelle Mack. Thanks, Sharon.
You're welcome. This is my beautiful friend. I used to go to school together a long time ago. Okay. Okay, Michelle, as I tap into your energy, I just feel like this release, this let go. So I feel that you've been going through a few things at the moment and you're coming out the other side. So there's this big sigh of relief. And as I start to breathe and feel ease in my breath and the weightlessness of that ease lifting off me, there's a lot of joy there. When I step up into that power of joy, they straight away tell me that things are going to change. You either have been considering changing and haven't wanted to, or you didn't fully realize that you want change and are now ready to embrace it. As this change comes, there's a growth element. So there's more money, more position, more freedom, and more time available to you. So I'm not sure what work you're doing right now, but I do see a big shift in that, and it eases the burden. So whatever the burdens are that you're suffering from now, I do feel that you need to look outside of the place where you're working now, because there's something much better out there. And even as I say this, I can feel the rejection of it, okay? There is definitely something better out there. And you are exactly what they need, and what you have to offer is going to be rewarded so much better than where you are right now. It will come to you. I don't feel that you have to go searching too far for it. So make it known to the universe exactly what you want and release the burden that is there now so that you can embrace what's to come because you're ready for this next elevation.
Okay, our next one has never had a reading before. Angie.
Hey, Angie. Okay, as I connect to your energy, and Angie, I have all this pressure in my head. When I feel like this is normally a sign of my claircognizance being misaligned with what's going on around me. You have a really good sense of knowing. You know things before they happen. You know what's going on. You have great awareness and spatial awareness around you, and you have a depth of knowledge that you're not giving yourself credit for. I do feel that you have not fully tapped into your claircognizance and activated all the knowledge within and that connection to the universe and the universal knowledge space that's out there. And in it, it may be giving you sinus or headaches because my head literally feels like it's going to explode. They want you to close down softly and meditate to connect and allow the free thoughts to flow. That is not your brain communicating with you. That is spirit and the universe. And when that free thoughts start to flow, you need to start writing them down to organize it, because as it starts to come out, it just gets faster and faster and faster. And this is all about the new phase of what you're stepping into. I'm not sure where you are on your spiritual journey, but this is a high elevation for you. Embrace it, tap into it, and allow them to guide you. In it, it's leading you straight towards a healing gift, okay? So you are a natural healer, and they want to download and give you your type of healing. And the skill is straight from source. Be the open channel, tune in, embrace it, and allow it to flow. Now, as I clear some of the debris that's around in the crown chakra and get rid of some of the clutter that's up here, the communication to the heavenly sphere is clear as day. So tap into that mediumship skill, start talking to loved ones or angels and guides up on that heavenly sphere and allow them to guide your next directions, because nobody else is going to be able to interpret what's in your head. You just have to interpret it for yourself.
Okay, you'll like this one. Marianne, welcome.
Okay, you're not going to like the answer to this, Marianne. They're telling me you haven't let it go, or when you did let it go, you actually didn't replace it with what you want instead. When we release and let go under the full moon, you have to fill the void that you create with what you want instead. Not allow just good vibes. What is the manifestation? What is the new thought process? What is the choice of feeling, emotion? What are the affirmations that you use? When you take something out, if you just leave the void, what you take out can come back in, because it's not fully cut until you replace it with the new, better thinking. So there's still some attachment there. As you get better at the process, the new vibe is wanting there, but you lack belief that you can have it. So that's a form of self-sabotage. You need to clear the worth aspect within yourself to know that, yes, you can have all the great things. And yes, you've done the work to do the releasing, but you're still holding on to it because that's where your belief level is at of what you deserve in life. And that's no longer true. So demand what you want instead. embrace everything, visualize it, affirm it, tap it in, do whatever you need to do to secure it in the belief status of you. Consistently raise your vibration to the joy, happy, and gratitude, appreciation sphere, and watch it turn up. But at the moment, you're not feeling worthy of what you're asking for, and that's just not congruent with energy, and the vibration can't stay high. So do it again and focus on the happiness, right? So fill the void with all the things that will make you happy, however they turn up for you, because that is a different thing for every person around you. It is a choice that we choose to have, and every time you choose happiness, more things will be delivered.
Okay, I just lost that one. Where did it go? Here we go. Susan. Hi, Susan.
Hey, Susan, as I tap into your energy, twofold. Okay, so they're singing to me, love is in the air, and the love card's on the bottom, and on the top card is success. Okay. It's already here. So I'm not sure what status your relationship's at, but they keep telling me that love is already here. Straight after that, I hear you can't see the wood through the trees. So it's right in front of you, but you're not seeing it for what it is. And when you look through the trees and discover all the elements of love and look beneath the canopy, so look beneath the surface and look at the roots and the foundational aspect of it, it's going to take you by surprise. So open your heart and let it come in, and just know that you're ready for this next phase. You have been searching for it a bit in the wrong places, and you're searching part of it outside of you. In order to attract true love, you need to have it deep within you so that you can reciprocate and receive the same vibrational energy back. Love has to come from within us before we'll ever receive it outside of us. So shift the focus, see where it's at, and then allow the love that you desire to run free. But it's right there, right in front of you, and you can't see it.
Okay. Oh, where did I go? Here we go. Sorry, where did I go?
I have no idea. To the moon?
I had Jody up there ready to go. Where did you go, Jody? No way. There she is. Bingo. Hi, Jody.
Hey, Jody. Okay. Jody, I have a queue of people coming from Spirit for you. I'm just asking them to sort themselves out and give me one at a time. And they keep telling me, why should I do that? And because they know.
Just give it to me, baby.
Yeah. Okay. When you're sitting down, relaxing for the evening, I'm feeling someone come close to the crown of your head, and it's like someone leans over and gives you a kiss on the head. They're always there with you. There's a deep, strong masculine energy and a newish feminine energy. I've asked a few times who they are, and their excuse is, you know who it is. So, and I'm like, I don't know who it is. They're going, I'm not talking to you. They communicate with you. They talk to you, they show up, they're there, and they want to communicate with you. There's lots of hidden aspects to it, and you are not making up the conversations that are occurring in your head, right? That is them replying to your questions, to your conversation. They pop symbology around for you. They show up with different signs all the time, and you're only half acknowledging them, and you're making semi-excuses for them. Stop doing it. So instead, just visualize where they are. See how beautiful the visualization on this card is? Just picture the space in heaven, and instead of sitting on the little rock there, imagine yourself sitting up in the clouds with them and have all those conversations that you want, because they are right there with you. Release the pain, okay? So there's still grief aspects where you're holding on and trying to hold on to the earthly presence of them, when the spiritual presence of them is so strong, but it's still a bit foggy through the communication aspect. There's a younger child around you that sees them clearly. Listen to what they say, because they are showing you what's going on over there, and they're sending messages via that child. There's so much love, so much joy, and they are with you all the time. There's got to be a good dozen or more up there that are very strong, and some are family, and there's a few others that I would consider friends, acquaintances, or just a strong memory of you. And they love you for who you are. They just wish that you would love you for who you are too.
Okay, beautiful readings there, Sharon. Next we've got Kathleen.
Catherine,
sorry.
Okay, they're just singing something in the background, Catherine, and I'm trying to hear the words. It's not a song that I recognize, so I'm just trying to interpret what they're singing to me. The card that's come through is making new friends. Now, the song I hear from it is I'll Be There For You. This is a really important phase that you're coming up. There's a new soul connection, and it's like the revisit of someone that you know. Sometimes in soul families, we meet people on our journey that are souls that we've traveled with over many lifetimes in different aspects, and they'll filter into our lives at different points, and there's a new connection coming your way, and this is definitely someone from your greater soul family. And the instant recognition that you're going to have is going to be a bit weird at first, but they're coming into your life for a reason, and you are both going to have a very deep connection and support each other. And I feel that you're coming together for a purpose. I can't quite see what the purpose is, but once you meld together, it will unfold for you both. No matter what, they'll be there for you and you'll be there for them. And it is going to be a very uplifting and awakening experience. And it brings so much joy and so much ease. And there's a lot of eagerness there and excitement. And it's just new and so much fun. Trust this, okay? And I feel that they really want you to let this person in and know that whatever happened in a friendship past where you always thought that friendship would last for a long time, that has now gone by the wayside, this is so much better than that. Okay? And it's going to be so much fun and you're so ready for it, and it's going to make you feel like a whole new person and you're just ready. Enjoy it, embrace it, and go out and do what the pair of you are going to get up to. And I just hear laughter and so much joy. Just enjoy it and have fun.
Hi, sweetie pie.
Okay. Sweetie pie, as I tap into your vibrational frequency, I'm getting energy around the right side of my head. The ear is starting to get very warm and very connected, and this is what it feels like to me. Okay, so when I feel this is spirit sitting here, and whether that's angels, guides, loved ones, or whatever, and they're like shouting at you and yelling in the ear, and there's just no response. It normally shows up with ringing in the ear, showing me that you're on the wrong frequency, but my ear literally just feels deaf, that there's nothing getting through. This shows up in life as well. So when friends or family want to talk to you or give you advice, your right side, which for me is like the masculine side of energy, doesn't want it. But your left side is just as vacant. So you don't listen to logic and reason, and you don't listen to intuition and innovation either. You need to tap into and look at things from a logical perspective, on dig beneath the surface, do the research, look at the data, pull it all out before choosing what you want to do, and listen to expert advice. That advice is going to guide you, whatever you're doing. You need this advice that's coming towards you. You don't have the skills for this next phase. They have important information and you would best heed it. Otherwise, you're not going to get the result from it that you desire the most. If you don't feel the right expert is around you, go and find the right one and listen to that.
Okay, our next one we've got for you is Lisa. Hey, gorgeous ladies, with a message from my angel guide. On the right.
Come on, people, we're trying all night not to swear. Lisa, the
You
simple
feel so good.
Fuck yeah. Okay. You don't need me to tell you, love. You know what you're doing. Yes, you're doing exactly the right thing. They are guiding you every step of the way. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Stop asking other people to clarify it for you. They don't know your mission. They don't know. They can't hear what you say. What they say to you, they can't see it. They can't do it. Only you can. The only thing that your higher self is screaming at you for is start now, not tomorrow. Stop procrastinating. Stop getting in your own way. Stop putting it off. Do it now. Small steps, big steps, doesn't matter. Just show up, be it, do it, and give it as much as you can, because they need it and it is going to be magnificent. Also, do not let anybody else tell you how to do it. Stay in your lane, do it your way, be you, be authentic, and just show up, and the tribe will come running for you.
Okay, you got some feedback up on here, Sharon.
Beautiful. I did feel one of them was very recent, and I've just asked who it is, and they just keep telling me. Once again, I can hear the voice going, she knows who I am. I'm like, that doesn't help me. And I don't guess, okay? I do not guess whatsoever. So if I don't get clear answers, I'll give you messages without identifying because I don't like to look stupid. And in doing these quick readings, it takes a bit longer than that. But he does have a beautiful vibration, and I'm sure he's communicating with that young one. Ask them, because he sees them. He goes, yeah, I am. He's playing cars or he's moving toys. And the TV. He enjoyed TV, actually, but you don't watch whatever shows he enjoyed. Hence why he plays with the TV channel. He's trying to put it on what I would consider men's things or home improvement or car things. I don't know. But he likes certain types of shows. That's not what you're watching, which is why he tries to change the channel. And thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It does help because I trust what I get through, and people can take it or leave it. I'm sorry, don't care. Because
Kathleen also sent through, thank you.
Yeah, I was saying the only way I know I'm not right is I get no information whatsoever, and I'll tell you because I just don't make up shit. It doesn't serve me in any way, shape, or form. And even if people don't take it on board, they'll come back to me 2 months later and go, "Oh my god, I should listen to that the first time." That's okay. That's how joy.
Ruth, you're going to have to put your message up on here if you'd like a reading, sweetheart, because I'm not checking the private inboxes. So if you'd like to have a reading, you'd have to pop it up here, sweetheart. Okay, we have next, here we go, Eva. Liked and shared any messages, please.
Don't believe in coincidence, okay? So as I'm tuning into Eva's energy, I'm not sure if you can hear this, but this is the motion my fingers are making. Now, to me, this means one of two things, and that's either typing, because I'm a typist, frustration by tapping your fingers and not doing anything, or a piano player. Not sure which one of it is, but this is very, and I want to go more the piano, if anything, because it's very rhythmic to me. The card that came through as I was moving on from the old messages was the word success for you, Eva. Okay. I just hear all this joyous celebration around you. Whatever is going on, there's great success around you. They want you to celebrate, embrace it, enjoy it. And I'm not sure what you've just completed or what you're about to complete or what you're concerned about not finishing, but they're having a party and you need to get on board with it. Okay. The success card is also a number 9 card. So this is a big completion aspect. So you've obviously been doing something for a long time and it's winding up, and it's just great success. It's great acknowledgement, great celebration. And I just feel this high vibrational frequency of joy and happiness and dancing in there. Like, go outside, dance, just do whatever you need to do, but celebrate the success because you worked hard to do it, and it's fucking fantastic.
Okay, next we have, I think it's Mabel. Have a reading, please.
Maybe you can't have all the cards. You can have a couple.
She's going, give them to me, baby.
Okay, there's 2 that come out quite separately, and that's the inner power card, and the other one is to kick up your heels. I love this card. Isn't it beautiful? Rainbows and unicorns. Who does that remind you of? Angel? Never guessed.
Everybody.
Yes. You have so much inner power, but I just don't see you seeing it fully for yourself. Tap into this, nurture it, and then kick up your heels and celebrate each and every aspect of it. You see things so deeply. You see way beneath the surface. You look at the fine details. You pay attention. You just see more than that's right there in front of you. They also just want you to celebrate whatever's going on right now, because this kick up your heels, I want to go dancing. And it's really funny. My grandmother, whenever she comes, she does the can. Okay. So you all know what that looks like. The legs up in the air. They're just doing that for me, right? Go out dancing, go kick up your heels, go love and shine, like go let your shiny bits out, let the innate power out and go and celebrate the success of it. Go shout to the world how amazing your innate power is, okay? You give so much of self, but it's just not acknowledged the way that you need to do it. It's not ego to share your success and the gifts that you have. It is an essential part of being authentic and congruent with self. And in doing that, your wisdom and your ability to see way beyond what other people can see is only going to help them and be, it's just going to change things around you. And people need it, and you need to share it, and you need to kick up your heels about it, because it's a pure gift, and share it so much more than you are now, please.
Okay, we've had heaps of feedback up for you for tonight, Sharon. Oh, this one here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Lisa, I love your picture. That is so beautiful. But no doubt, sweetheart, if you want some help with that, reach out to me on my page and I'll happily give you some confidence tips or send you some affirmations to help you get through it. You have a natural gift that is going to be so appreciated out in the world. It's not funny. And they are so ready for you. You just got to go out and do it.
Okay, the next one we've got is Mac.
It's another one of my followers. Hey, Mac, how are you, lovely?
And then we'll do one more reading to finish off the night after that, I think, Sharon.
Fantastic. Okay.
And I think we'll finish off with Leonie.
Okay, Mac, they're telling me that you're starting to see the outcomes of what you've been working towards show up in your life. So I feel a lot of manifestations are coming to fruition right now. A lot of things you've been working towards are moving and finally being presented for you. Slow and steady, right? So don't rush it. Don't push it too hard. Just allow it to flow in its own space, and what you've been wishing for is starting to come back into the way that you've asked for it to be there. You have shifted and changed so much within yourself, and the growth that you've experienced has attracted a much better tribe of people around you and elements that are bringing such resolution. The card that you've got is child, and they want you to tap into your own inner child experiences and be more childlike, and know that you communicating with the children and healing with them and getting that movement back is the greatest desire that you've been bringing forth, and it's through everything that you've been doing that's led you here today, okay? And it's going to be okay. It's all going to work out, and you're just ready to embrace it.
Okay, our final reading will be, we'll do this one here, Leonie. Hi, Leonie, welcome.
Okay.
Oh, sorry to hear about your sister, sweetheart.
I'm not sure what happened with your sister, love, but I'm getting some trouble concerns around the head or an impact around the head area. As I tune into it, I can't define whether this is from her and what happened to her or whether this is something that you're suffering with right now. So there's tension around the head and stress and headaches and a feeling of general unwellness around the head area. As she comes closer, she says to me that life is for living and you need to just live. Stop focusing on what's gone and embrace what's to come, because you have so much of a future ahead of you that you need to live for both of you. She has a lot of gratitude for you, and I feel that there were some elements where things weren't perfect before between you. There were some problematic areas, and with siblings there can be, but she has so much gratitude for who you are and for the forgiveness that you've given her. She then in turn tells me that you need to give some of that forgiveness back to yourself. You are very good at forgiving others and then hold on to things that you do for self or say about self or think about self, and that doesn't serve you. You deserve forgiveness as much as anybody else. The card that she's also just told me to pull out, and I'm like, we're communicating shares here, but she needs to know it, is, and I think this may be to do with the headache aspect, is mindset, okay? And as she said, you're very forgiving to others, and I need that forgiveness back to self. As you shift your mindset and step into your full power, find that inner confidence and know that there is a lot of life ahead of you and there is so much more for you to live moving forward. Know that strength that lies inside of you is so much more than people ever they take it for granted. They don't even realize how strong you are. They take you for granted. They don't really give you it's like the respect you deserve, or they don't see that you're that strong. You have so much strength and determination. It's not funny. Set your mind to what you want to do next, and she's going to help you get there all the way. You have a picture of her in your house. There's an image that she's showing me, and I think it's on the wall because I'm seeing it straight one minute and then bent the next. And if it's not on the wall, the picture in the frame, straight one minute and then bent the next, she does that to screw with you. And she laughs at it because you're like, open that picture up, and she screws with you like that.
I think we've got a daughter on here on here as well, because she's going, so true, Mum. Wow.
She has such a beautiful vibration, and she's
saying how she used to fix the picture all the time.
She's showing me it. I can see it moving, and she goes, I do it because it screws with them. Okay, so every time you do it and fix it, just acknowledge her, okay? She is there with you all the time. Now my head's tingling. When I love this feeling. This is like when spirit come close, you get tingles all through the head, and it's amazing. So those tingles or psychic nicks, whatever you want to call them, that energy that floats around your head that feels really squidgy and lovely vibration, that's her taking over you, hugging you and coming close. She comes from behind and envelops you in her vibration and frequency, okay? She has her wings, she can fly now, and I don't feel that she truly flew on earth. She tells me she had a bit of a troubled life, but she has so much gratitude for you and those that supported her, and the love and joy that you have and that you embrace because of her just makes her feel worthwhile, if that makes sense. We all wish in life that people remember us with kindness and joy and make our life worthwhile, and you make her life worthwhile. To my niece. So I assume that if the daughter's her niece, okay? You amaze her. You have so much psychic talent and intuition. It's untapped and it's only going to get stronger. She is going to guide you on this journey, hence why you do dream about it, even though you've never met her. She is so... My stepsister died 27 years ago. She's now one of my spirit guides.
It's like my son, he passed when he was 6 months old. He's one of my guides.
Your sister is going to be your daughter's guide. They never met, but they did meet. They met in spirit, okay? So that connection and that bond's there, and she is going to help you as you step into this. And that was my next thing, is she's telling me she's been gone for a long time, but you make her life worthwhile. So you still remember her with joy. You still remember her with love, and you still make her live because she still exists in your heart, and she's so the joy, I can't explain it. The unconditional love that she gives you and surrounds you. She wishes that you could feel it, because I don't feel that you love yourself the way that she does and can see yourself in that same way. Yeah, they are very similar. She said she's a brat like me, but she doesn't do the stupid stuff. She takes some responsibility for her actions, and she loves the fact that there's still that picture, hence why she plays with it. There's a trinket. There's a trinket or a memory object that you have of her or about her, and she honors that or recognizes that. There have been a few people to join her over there, and even though she did die young, you're living life for both of you, and she's so happy to be part of that life. She's never far away, and she drops, like, I feel it's coins, if anything, coins on the pathway to show you. Who's the male child around? There's a male child in the family, and he sees her too. Yeah, she's telling me there's other people. I haven't asked her who. She's got a strong vibration and connection, because mediumship's not fun for me at all. But she has a...
I was going to mention that earlier. That's not Sharon's strong suit. You'll normally steer away from. This is bloody brilliant, this reading.
Yeah. If they come through strong, okay, I'll communicate with them all day. But if they play games like the other lady's family that goes, she knows who I am, I'm like, I don't have time.
Yeah, you've got the aim talking to you and Petra, the daughter.
Yeah. So one of them communicates with her still. So the
son stands in the hall in the doorway.
Beautiful. He sees her. She's so strong in your house, like in the energy. She's always there. And she's like the guardian angel over everything. But for Petra, she's going to be a massive spirit guide, and you will learn to open up and embrace that communication. So Petra has a son too, is that right? So there's...
Yes.
Your great nephew. And yeah. Is that your only child? Because she's telling me there's another one coming. My bad.
No, I picked up 2 as well.
Yeah, there's another one not far away, actually. And I don't know that that's the last either. But anyway.
Nah, I think there might be
so much
more.
joy, and just know she is with you all the time, okay? Talk to her. Say it out loud. I do sense that you get some sense of her connection back. And
you might be picking up on Petra's boy in spirit as well, a child in spirit.
I don't like to do that.
I believe it's coming back.
Yeah, I don't like to talk about miscarriages on lives because it's upsetting for people, but happy to talk to you about it privately. Feel free.
They're chatting away to you, so I'm just popping
Telling
up
me
the
that
questions. That's the mum
there's
and
another one
Petra.
coming from Petra. Let me just go on what she's telling me for that. And I'm like, okay. Because she looks so young in the picture, I can't tell. But yeah, just so much joy and love, okay? Live life, keep living it, and there's so much more for you. But I do want these headaches to go away and focus on your mindset, sweetheart. You are so much better than you're giving yourself credit for, okay? And you have so much beautiful essence and heart to give to the world, and it's only going to get stronger from here.
Okay, that was a beautiful reading to finish off the night with. I thought that was absolutely lovely.
My head's tingling like
So,
that.
and Sharon, I thought that was amazing for you because you try and steer away from mediumship.
I
So
do.
the girls are saying thank you
You're
so much
welcome.
for that reading. They so needed to hear that. So
Pleasure.
blessings to both of you lovely ladies, and thanks for staying on board. I know we couldn't get to read everybody, but we will be back again. Finished right on 11:11. Bingo! Woo!
Twice that
Yeah.
happened for me today too, actually.
Yes. Love it. Love it. All right, so we'll look forward to seeing you next Tuesday and Thursday, same time, 9 p.m. I'm not sure what psychics I've got in the studio next week. Stay tuned. Check out the post through the week, and we'll I haven't sorted it out yet, but yeah, leave it with me. So thanks for having Sharon on board tonight. I will pop Sharon's links up in the comments there so you can find her a lot easier. If not, jump onto the Royal Psychic website and you'll find Lenny and Sharon and all their details up on the website. So good evening, much love to you all, and thanks for staying on board. Okay, I'll see you next week, Shaz.
See ya. Night all.
Bye.